Burn it down. Burn it down. We gon' burn it down. Burn it down. I killed it, it's murder. I killed it, it's murder. I killed it, it's murder. I killed it, it's murder.
I killed it, it's murder, go crazy, berserker. I killed it, it's murder, go crazy, berserker. I killed it, it's murder, go crazy, berserker. I killed it, it's murder, go crazy, berserker.
Show them. Change the station with a new shit. Show them. Change the station with a new shit. Change the station. Change the station. Change the station with a new shit. With a new shit. Change the station. Change the station. Change the station with a new shit. With a new shit.
It's murder. I killed it, it's murder, go crazy, berserker. I killed it, it's murder, go crazy, berserker. I killed it, it's murder, go crazy, berserker. I killed it, it's murder, go crazy, berserker.
I killed it.
You would think by now I would know to like turn those hotkeys off before the stream starts. Every time I hop in, yay, dilly dilly, and I didn't even mean it for it to go on. Okay, so here is my question. I see a couple answers. I didn't have enough time to do my practice 9 today. So I highly doubt I'm going to sit here for 4 hours. You guys will just get sick of my face. I'd get sick of my face. So I was thinking, another thing I was thinking, though, is I've been doing really good on my Billimeter account. I think I got my highest score, which was a minus 29 in the opening round. But that account is also in Masters. That account also I will be using an extra mile. Instead of a lot of these other clubs. Because I just have, lower level epic clubs on that one. But I still got, like, maxed out, maxed out common clubs, near max rare clubs. And then there's this account, which is the account that I always play before I play my main account. I'm excited to play both accounts. I just don't have time to stream both. I don't want to hog up all the time, So we see people saying, I've seen a couple people saying, well, here, we'll do it this way. What's going on, Mark Hebrew? Awesome to see you, bro. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Jesse Both. I'm probably sounding far away. Get this mic ready. I am so sorry I wasn't at your stream yesterday. My son had, just like you, my son had gotten off for not spring break, Thanksgiving break, and it's just totally thrown me off. I thought today was Friday. I thought yesterday was, I don't know what I thought. Everything was just like all screwy, and I'm not used to it, and I thought that it was your off day yesterday. So I also missed James' stream as well, following right after. And, so that sucked. I'm sorry that I missed those 2 streams. But yeah, Marquis, what's up, man? Here, let's have some fun, because I'm going to be really paying a lot of attention to, to my gameplay. So I'll read my comments with a goofy voice, and then we will just get right into. There we go. Marquis, welcome. We got Jesse Bose in this E5. followed by Fun and James. Johnny Be Good, what is up? Followed by Shouty. The reason that I have this is because of wanting to say Shouty. We have Mile High Mark from the Mile High Club, but this is a G-rated stream, so we won't go there. Timmy Carroll, Randy Hansen, Joseph, Desi Moyne. It's awesome to see you three as well. James Kennedy in the house. We have Freddie wishing me luck with his wife. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Michael Hill, how you doing, buddy? Let's see. Joe Kennedy, what is up? I can sing because I got auto-tune so they can't hear how bad I am. You, on the other hand, hear my real voice. Billy. Let's see. No Alabama in the playoffs. That sucks. Gerald Mack, good to see you. We are the champions. Dedrick's the champion. Rolf Klarsch, what is up, my friend? Dennis Feldman, it is awesome to see you here as well. Mike and Mike, Oxmall and Cherbicki, awesome to see you guys. Baby, we love you. Clint Wilson, I'm doing fine. I hope you're well. Same goes for you, Carrie. Thank you all for joining me today. All right, let's hop right in. So I asked the question. I'll ask one last time. What's up, Steve Bateman? Congratulations, you're the first one to get your name said normal. I asked the question earlier, mid-level clubs, which is the account I'm on, or like extra mile clubs, which is like my baby account. What do you guys want to see? So far, we have 4 votes for mid, and I think that's it. So mid is winning. I am the live entertainment, Mike Tanner. Not very good, but I am here. Awesome to see you, Mark Adder. Looks like a lot of people are saying mid, and I'm perfectly fine for that. What is up, Drew 4? Awesome to see you, buddy. Johnny Be Good says both. I don't know if Jesse's streaming tonight or if James is streaming tonight. And I don't know if I could take, looking at 4 hours of my face. But by an overwhelming majority, mid has taken it. So mid it will be. And that works out because I'm on mid now. And just in case you didn't say mid, I would go back. So yeah, let's get this proverbial golf ball rolling. All right. So I'll probably just play Billimeter in my own time. I'm not going to do 2 streams tomorrow. Today I had to watch... Wait a minute. Of course Michael Bolton is not here. Because if Michael Bolton was here...
Michael Bolton, what happened to your Michigan Wolverines today? The Ohio State Buckeyes put up 56 points against the lowly Michigan Wolverines.
Of course he's not here. But yeah. We back in the day, we used to just go back and forth and talk a bunch of poo-poo. Because he's a Michigan fan, I'm an Ohio State fan. And, that's a big game. I don't know. The goofiest thing I saw today was they tackled our running back. And while they tackled him, they untied his shoe and took it from him. To quote Mason Rudolph, man, that's Bush League. What's up, Jay Flannery? Good to see you, buddy. A Relic Gaming, good to see you as well. Oh, no, I love Michael Bolton. We just, if it was the other way around, I would fully expect him to come down on me. It's all lighthearted fun and games, Fun and games, like Fun and James. I'm not actually insulting him in any way. I love the guy. And as Michigan can beat anybody but Ohio State, and I'll be happy for Michael, not for Michigan. Fun and James is not streaming. Some people, who's happy that Alabama went down? Who's mad that Alabama went down? That's the question. It's rivalry week here in the United States. State against state. University against university. In some cases, it could even be city against city. Catholic against Protestant. Jew against Gentile. Football here in America. I think Ohio State's going to win the championship. And I'm not the type of guy that says that. If you remember, before the season even began, I said, I think the Browns might make it to the playoffs. And at best, they might win one game. Where are we at? We're on the outside looking in, hoping for, other teams to help us with our destiny. The Saints are in the playoffs. It's always nice to see the Saints. They're a good team. Pope! Dennis Feldman says LSU is better than OSU. What is LSU ranked? I can't remember. Wait a minute. How can I figure out if LSU is better than Ohio? I know. What is Ohio State ranked? Number 1. What is up, Colt? Awesome to see you, buddy. Kenneth Ivey. Golf Clash Ace Hood. Didn't see you guys sneak by, even though you weren't really sneaking because you were posting. Patak, what is up? Good to see you. Danielle Dierte. Good to see you as well. You say LSU is the team to beat, but man, I got to ask you, why are we ranked number 1 if they're the team to beat? I'm not saying that, it's going to be a cakewalk. I'm not even saying that we win 60% of the time. But what I am saying is we are ranked number 1. Number 1. I'll take it. Number 2, that's right, baby. And as the great Ricky Booby once said, second place is just the first loser. Clemson might have something to say. Yeah, I was listening to the radio on the way to the grocery store. Before streaming. We had Taco Tuesday a little early. My mother-in-law was slaving in the kitchen for Thanksgiving and everything, and my son was asking for burritos, and just between the two, I'm like, I kind of owe them burritos. But on the sports radio that I usually listen to, They said that Ohio State needs to win the Big Ten championship, or our next biggest hurdle is going to possibly be Clemson, meaning that we would lose our number one spot. But we've been so dominant this season that the Cleveland radio people, anyway, seem to think that even if we lose in the Big Ten championship, we're still going to make it to the playoffs. So let me just get rid of that. That bothers me. I hit good luck. What's up with that? LSU is a much better team than Ohio State. Seriously, RJ, they're going to absolutely kill you. Why does Colt always poop on my parade? I swear, I walk outside my house, and I'm like, oh, wow, it's raining. And then I hear someone laugh, and I look up, and Colt's just peeing on me.
What?
Take your hearing aids and play your Madden game.
So what? Who's peeing on you?
We have a problem. Yo, tacos. Hot.
Yeah, I made them really spicy on accident.
No. Or I'm like, I'm over here dying.
Okay, so we ran out of chili powder. And chili powder is what I put in my burritos or tacos or whatever to make them have a little bit of a bite to them, right? Well, I went up to a place called Save-A-Lot, which is kind of like an Aldi's or something if you have that in your area. You gotta, like you can pick up boxes and carry your groceries out in boxes or pay for bags up front. You put a quarter in the shopping cart. But anyway, I went there, and they had oregano in this big, huge container for like $3. So I was like, yep. And I needed chili powder. Those were the two ingredients I was out of. So I'm like, chili powder, chili powder, chili powder. I don't see any chili powder. What is this? Cheney peppers? Shaney peppers? It's red, so it's got to be the same thing, as long as it doesn't say paprika, right? Wrong.
Cayenne pepper is one of the highest
Cayenne,
peppers.
and I put 3 RJ size tablespoons. I make my own taco seasoning. So this is a teaspoon, right? Pretend this is a tablespoon. I don't measure it and push it off. I scoop it in there so there's a mountain on top of it, and then I mix it in my mixing bowl.
Got me over here dying.
Yeah, John couldn't even talk. John was like...
I need to hop it in on
So I always make so much. How many people live in our house?
10.
10? Is it 10?
I don't know. I'm just
It might be 10.
estimating. I'm just
Let's see, how many people upstairs? 3?
Yeah.
Then your brothers are downstairs, that's 5. And then me, Aiden, Astana, Lexi. Me, Aiden, Astana, Lexi, Billy, Sheila. 11 people. So, double pan it up.
Champ is ready.
Look at Shorty. Look at Shorty. He says cayenne pepper is definitely not that hot. Come eat my tacos.
Yeah.
I liked it. Like it didn't set my
It
mouth
was
on
good.
fire or anything, but it was definitely hotter than chili pepper.
My lips are burning me.
Yeah, me too, Colt.
My tongue is burning me. I'm finna die. But it was good. Still ate it. Which is
So, Janaya, why can't you trust tacos?
they talk too much.
Because they always spill the beans. Exactly. Good job. You got it right.
But
They always spill the beans. That's a good joke, BB. Oh yeah, I like putting a lot of stuff in my scrambled eggs as well, Shorty. Okay, you guys see, all you guys are saying, I agree, cayenne is not that hot. I gotta say, you're right. I could eat it, but I'm 42 years old, and I know most of you guys watching are around my age. I'm worried. I should probably take a Tums right now. I just don't want the heartburn. Like, if there was 2 types of this, let me just concentrate real quick. Damn it. Okay, so if there was like, if I made 2 pans and I didn't have to worry about heartburn or anything, I hit that great right and still ended up going left of the pin. Something's wrong there. But anyway, I would have definitely chose the hotter one. I liked it. It had good flavor and everything like that. But in terms of like heartburn and suffering later on tonight, I would have chose my regular ones, which just had chili powder. But I always thought chili powder was like chili peppers. And when you see chili peppers in the grocery store, those are the red peppers that say hot, right? So you got hot peppers and you got cayenne peppers. I thought it was the same thing when I bought it. Hank Glover. See, Hank? Hank, you're like those other people that are in the chat saying you guys are like that cayenne's not hot. I bet you guys go to freaking like BW3s and take the atomic challenge. I'm not down for that. I never was. If I wanted my mouth to be on fire, well, I wouldn't want my mouth to be on fire, you know? I never had to sign a waiver because I was eating something too hot. I never ordered the hottest possible wings to show off to my friends. I would let them do that, and I would just sit back and laugh while they're crying. Because I've been there. When I was in my early 20s, I was an auto mechanic, and my boss came in with this huge frickin' jalapeno pepper. I'm like, I could have sworn I heard something like the bigger they are, they're not as hot. Like the smaller ones are hot. So they're like, yeah, try this. And it was right before lunchtime. And my God, I could not get to the house quick enough. I drank an entire quart, a quart of milk from sealed, not open to frickin' empty. It was at that point that I decided, never again. Never again will I put myself through such punishment. Because all you receive are man points. And guess what man points will get you? You could put man points in one hand, and you can poop in the other, and you basically got the same thing, except your man point hand is cleaner than your other hand. So, yeah. Wally LaPointe, it's funny that you mentioned that. What's up, KB Chef? Because they actually did have, like, you know when... well, you guys are all my age, so you should understand. Remember, like, have you ever went to Pizza Hut and actually went in? Or maybe even just like a pizza place where you could dine in, and you got your salt shaker, you got your pepper shaker, and then you got like a bigger glass jar that has the red hot peppers. They had that at the store, but I'm like, nah, that'll be too hot for them. That guy was like, are you serious? It looked like the ball was going to stop in the same exact place, and then it dropped. Although on a shootout, man, I bet you he wishes he could reverse that. Let's see. Hole 3. David Davidavi. Good to see you, buddy. What's up, Brad Huffton? Don't rub them eyes. Yeah. Jalapenos are funny. There's different levels, so you don't know what you're getting until after you got them. You're right. My uncle had some jalapenos. I want to say he grew them, but I don't know. Can you grow jalapenos? Yeah, you can grow jalapenos in Ohio, Cleveland. Because my neighbor grows some like ghost peppers or something. I didn't try those. Sometimes my uncle's jalapeno peppers, they're so good. They're hot. They'll make you drool a little, salivate or whatever, and you got to swallow it, but they're good. But another time he brought them to a party, and I couldn't eat enough bread and drink enough freaking milk and stuff to get it. Yeah, you don't know what you're going to get. What's up, Sean Isbell? Good to see you, buddy. All right, hole 3. Let's see. Okay. Now this particular one, kind of shows... Nah, I'm going to stick with the... Yeah, I mean, I could use a Titan. You know what? Actually, I am going to use a Titan here. I've always used a Titan. I did get the ball to drop. There's no reason to switch it up now. Oh, Dennis, I'm sorry, bro. That does suck. What's up, JP Ram? Michael Rick, what's going on, man? Party just started. Right on time, buddy. Hey there now. Hey there, dogs. Settle down. As my late grandmother used to say when me and my stepsister would get into it. Fight nice. Fight nice now, guys. I always was confused. I wonder if she literally said that to take my mind and her mind off of the fact we were, we weren't fighting fist fighting or anything, but we might be like, that's not fair. It's my turn to hit the ball up the stairs. And then Grandma would come in, guys, fight nice. And I'm just like, fight nice. That's like an oxymoron. But I didn't know moron was a bad word, so I'd never say it was an oxymoron because, it depends how you say it. What's up, Archer? Awesome to see you, buddy. So next time, if you have children, next time you see them fighting, or if you're in a bar and there's some rowdy guys and you want to just throw them off their game a little bit, tap them on the shoulder, look at them very sincerely and go, fight nice. They'll be like, WTF? Justin Hammert, what do I do besides YouTube? I do absolutely nothing. Unfortunately, I have agoraphobia, which is what you might see on Dr. Phil or Dr. Oz or any of those shows where the people don't leave their house for 50 years. And then, Dr. Phil comes and waves a magic wand and brings a special guest. And next thing you know, they're traveling wherever they need to go. Well, in real life, it's not quite so simple. And was this was 6 top spin, or was it full top spin? No, 6. So I do get disability from the government. And that's basically how I make ends meet. And then YouTube was really more of I want to say a hobby that, I really wanted all the subscribers that, I was at 50 subscribers. I'm not going to go into that story again. YouTube has definitely been a blessing and a dream come true. I could say that. Jerry McClurg, what's going on? Teresa Anita Spalding, good to see you. Aaron Stuckey, what is up? How's Wyatt? So yeah, I used to be an auto mechanic, and if I wasn't I used to be an auto mechanic. I used to work in factories. I did some delivery jobs where I would take roofers' nails and stuff like that. And then I finally settled into sales, and I became a computer salesman, and I was actually pretty good at it. And then, this happened. And then I started getting a little better. I was able to work at the, in Ohio, we call it the Bureau for Motor Vehicles, but in every other state on planet Earth, it's called the department. So DMV, BMV. I worked there for about 3 years, but unfortunately I went from basically full-time and my hours just kept gradually going lower and lower. As I just couldn't handle it. I kept having panic attacks while at work. And so this is where I'm at on my journey right now, I guess, would be the best way of saying it. It could be worse. There's people out there who have it way worse than me, whether it's anxiety or freaking, there's people out there fighting for their lives. And, I just have anxiety. It helps put things in perspective. But the YouTube is definitely a blessing. Come on, great's the new perfect when you don't... never mind. I was going to say when you don't know how to aim. Thanks for the good luck, though, Jerry. Appreciate you, bro. Before my last round of infusions got me so sick for so long, I got an ulcer. I didn't mind spicy foods from time to time. You know, I was tested years ago, and they said I had something called Barrett's esophagus, which sucks. It's like from heartburn or whatever. It like, you get heartburn so often that the stomach acid changes the cells in your esophagus, and over time you're going to end up getting throat cancer if you live to be 200 years old. It goes up 1% every year from the year they diagnosed us, they said. And, you know, I think I might have been like 30 something when they diagnosed it. So when they said it, I was scared. And they're like, what are you worried about? You're going to be like 70 something years old before you have a 50% chance of having cancer. I'm like, I still don't like the sound of that. I don't ever want cancer. Cancer scares the crap out of me. So then I go back, you know, because when you have Barrett's esophagus, they want to continue checking. So I go back. They put me on medications, first of all. So I take, 2 pills a day, 1 in the morning, 1 at night. And I go back the next like 3 years later, and they're like, there's no sign of Barrett's esophagus. And it's the same doctor. He's like, I must have mistaken it for how good, for how bad it actually was. The actual like scar tissue and damage must have been what I thought was the Barrett's esophagus. I'm like, okay, cool. So, I'm not going to have cancer. He's like, we're going to test it a couple times, just to be sure. And I was tested twice after it, and both times no Barrett's esophagus. So I assume I don't have Barrett's esophagus. But I definitely have GERD or whatever. And when I get heartburn, my God, it's the worst. I hate it. I'm like bedridden. Dennis Feldman works for GM, the auto plant in Tennessee. That's awesome. You guys, what do you make down there? SUVs, Camaros? I am a big fan of all vehicles American, and Honda and Toyota. Disclaimer. I mean, they make them good. What can I say? They make really good, they're the most reliable cars out there. That's what we need in America. Doesn't Japan have an emperor? We need an emperor. If we have an emperor, then we could build Toyotas and Hondas, and then we could be on top of the world and selling vehicles again. And our economy will take off, and we'll be awesome. What's up, Rich Alvarado? I got to hook Wyatt up. Let's see.
Hey, Wyatt! How you doing, buddy? You do have the coolest dad in the world. Your dad's name is Aaron, and your name is Wyatt. And Wyatt is like the coolest name in the universe. Not the world, not America, the universe. Say it with me, Wyatt. The universe. You have the coolest name in... Oops. The universe. Fist bump, buddy. Come on. Come on, smack Daddy's TV. Right here. Boom. Good to see you, Wyatt.
All right. Let's continue. Giant horse. Can someone explain to me why slicing the ball puts extra curl on it? I'd be the wrong one to ask about that. Is that not what happens? Yes, Colt, be the emperor. Cadillac, GMC, and Arcadia. Okay, Dennis, don't ask my nephew and my son how I talk about Cadillac. No, just kidding. But, Cadillacs back in the day used to be awesome. Now on the what do you like? Why have you noticed? Like, is GM importing more parts from China or something like that? Because Cadillac doesn't seem to be as reliable as it used to be. Or have you guys even heard that? Or, you know, is that just trash talk? Like, you know, they just there's what would you call it? The big auto industry magazines, and if you don't give them enough money, they won't give you a JD Power Associates thing, and yeah, it just all goes downhill from there. Oh, I don't watch. What's going on, T-Bird? I don't watch the news, but I did hear about a strike for GM, and I heard that Ford is probably going to be the next target of the UAW. Yeah, that had to suck, man. Brian F., what's going on, buddy? Oh, it was a tablet. Awesome. Awesome, Wyatt. What's up, Brian Walton? Thank you. Good luck to you and everyone in the chat as well. Scrolling. So is that like a real thing, though? Like, if you slice a ball, it is the same thing as adding curl? Like, can you add curl in real life? Or is that just like a video game thing? I would think it's a real thing, because I've seen someone do a thorn shot before, where the ball, obviously he hit it this way, but then it stopped and it came back this way, and it wasn't on a hill or anything. Ford and Chrysler are going to be going on strike. Yikes. You're the lead for material handling from GM. This is Shadow Boy. I can't take my turn. Okay. I wonder if he's streaming and talking like me, and this has happened to me before. What's up, Scott Moore? Oh, I don't know all the terms, JP Ram. I appreciate you trying to educate me, but I can't remember my own name. I won't. Slice, hook, you know, you're bending the ball. 8.3. I don't know that if I got a drop here yet. Will you guys settle down, please? I wish dogs understood English. 5. Okay, well, that's an easy adjustment. Can we make this happen? Cut it out. Cut it out. Stop. Drop. Drop. I'm willing you to drop. What's up, Randy Stibb? Scott Moore, I hope you do too, buddy. Definitely a high-scoring affair here. Shorty got minus 25 on his rookie. An unintentional slice problem. Do you know any golfers out there who slice the ball on purpose to get extra distance if the wind is blowing in a certain way, or is that all hooey? Oh, Bob just answered the question before I got a chance to read it. Yeah, Shorty, minus 30. I would love to get a minus 30, but I have a feeling, I don't know what, if you're playing an expert, if you are playing an expert, I would love to have the opportunity to get a first place with a minus 30, but I have a feeling that person may be in first now, but they won't be in first tomorrow at this time. Slice, right, hook, left. Yeah, I won't remember that. I appreciate it. Why do you use the Goliath over the B-52? I think because you capitalized, I actually was able to read that. Let's see. I use the Goliath over the B-52 here. Well, no, it was the last shot. That's actually a really good question. Because the reality of it is, I don't need all the extra backspin or anything, so I should be using the maybe using the B-52, but I'm used to it at this point. Timmy Carroll draws it. Aaron Stuckey slices and hooks on purpose. Okay. That's interesting. Yeah, I played real golf, I think, twice in my entire life. And both of the times that I played was the same par 3 course. Every hole was par 3. And I still, it would take like 6 or 7 strokes before I would get it up there eventually if I could manage to find my ball. It's time. It's time for the berserker. I killed it. It's murder. Go crazy. Berserker.
Oh my god, why is Austin bullying you, bro? I actually bully you. That's alright.
Yeah, that's so weird, Drew. Like, why don't they just say it's a right hook or a left hook, or a right slice or a left slice? Why is like there's one word if you're left-handed and one word if you're right-handed? I don't get that. Party time! What's up, man? I'm waiting too. I have no idea. I wish I knew. The only thing I can think of is I would assume, but this is just speculation. I would assume that it could be anywhere from Monday till before the next tournament. I just kind of got a feeling about that. I don't know what their timetable looks like, Maybe they don't have the update ready, and I don't know how much time that takes and everything. I'm fairly certain they wouldn't want to do the upgrade in the middle of a tournament. They're trying to avoid all the bad publicity that, that they've gotten in the past for changes that they made. This is that one time that they really frickin' they did it, It's like they get the pat on the back and everything. So hopefully they're being very, very careful. KB Chef, thank you for the 279 Canadian. For your next drop, pray emoji, 4-leaf clover, 4-leaf. I can't say it all. Thank you very much. Appreciate you, bro. And I not screw this up, I would be so happy. Okay, I hate great right, or great left, but I think it might work. Come on. Let me get the hole in one. That would be even more beautiful. You can do it! Oh, well, I wasn't that close, but that's a nice, easy putt. I'll take that. That was nice. Seriously, KB Chef, thank you very much, bro. I'm going to have to figure something else out. It just seems like I feel the voice changer does have its times, but I feel like using it when someone drops a donation seems kind of cheesy, seems a little out of place. But again, I'm not going to be bringing back the music videos. There was too many people, and I'm with them people. I'm not complaining against you. There was just too many people that are like, yeah, the music when people donate and stuff. And, I always had problems with the volume. People with earbuds would be like, oh, or whatever. Which, in some cases that's good because maybe they weren't paying attention and that just brought back their attention to my show. Always pay attention to my show. I'm the man. You don't know that? But, yeah, I just, I don't know. I don't ever want to seem like I'm shilling for donations. Hey, if you donate, I'll say your name in a special voice. I'm kind of like, I want it more to be like a thank you. Not like, oh, I'm only going to do this if you give me money. I appreciate the money. I really do. And I think that you deserve to be recognized, but in a way that's like, I don't know.
Like this, like, thank you so much. Oh my God. So, I'm talking in my normal, deep voice. Well, not deep, but, I'm talking normal. And this is how the computer makes me sound like a woman, it says. So, I kind of sound like a woman in my ears. That's interesting. But then they go and blow it with something like the robot's good, but the police spot.
Do I sound anything like RoboCop? Come out with your hands up. I forgot some RoboCop things that he used to say. Oh, wait. Here it is. Dead or alive, you're coming with me. I don't feel that. There's some good ones, there's some bad ones, but anyway, yeah, let's continue. What's going on, Robert Dyer? Good to see you, man. Kevin Roos. Okay, I'm a sucker for kids. I've had kids, and I just wanted,
I just gotta say, Robert Dreyer got a minus 27, and I read one comment too low. Kevin Roos has a 4-year-old named Ashton. And Ashton is an awesome name. Hi, Ashton. It's so good to see you. I see you through my camera. I'm gifted. Yeah, I'm not a software pirate or anything. I see you. Ashton, give your daddy's phone or tablet a fist bump and a high five. Everyone in the chat loves Ashton and Wyatt. It's a fact. Thanks for watching, you two.
All right, I'm a sucker for kids. Let's see here. Hole number 6. Okay. This is the 6 bars of top spin one. Terrence Cook, what's up? Dave Smith, good to see you. That's the one. Calcium, greetings from a man, Jordan. Woo, reaching out, Jordan. Thank you for your cooperation. Right. Oh, this is my It's RJ TV Junior account, Don. That's awesome. Thanks, T-Bird. Appreciate you, bro. Just trying to catch up here. Whoa, Jamie Blanco, you're into Satanism too? You and the other person? That's interesting. Okay. I always wondered why people, the end of the, I'm not bashing it in any way. I'm just saying, like,
What the heck?
what the heck? Why must you come here? Go play Madden. You were doing so good. Go on. Come on. I don't want to kick you out. All right, you did your Macarena. You did your Macarena.
Huh?
Go.
John, you're about to get flagged, bro.
Bro? Is that what you said, bro?
Go. Be a good boy.
Aiden has the power of what on the side? Why would Aiden has the freaking...
I'm just going to use the Apocalypse. There's no need really for the, what do you call it? Thor's hammer, because you only want to go 6 top spin. Like, I don't know. We're not going to go into specifics or anything like that, because I don't want it to, I don't want to have you guys be attacked or anything. I just wondered, like, what steers someone into that? Like as a Christian, you'd be like, yeah, my parents were Christian, so naturally I fell into the same thing, and I believe, were your parents Satanists, or, did you run into friends, or, I don't know. It's, BBQ, what's going on, buddy? Bad language makes for bad people. He has a religion for each of his personalities. See? Yep. I mean, all my personalities are Christian, luckily, so we never have to fight over that. But yeah, I do have a number of personalities. When I worked at Gateway, my work wife used to be like, which Roy is this? Is this Roy number 7? Is this Roy number 8? And it just became like a funny thing. Ended up coming home, and my wife would do the same thing. They would talk on the phone longer than I would talk with them. I hope I didn't chase them away. I definitely didn't mean anything bad. I'm not trying to single them out. I just, that was probably just a stupid question to ask. I'm sorry if I made you feel any kind of way. I just had a question. Let's see. 7, what was this, 20%? There it is, yeah, 20%, 7.8. Go about 5.5 rings. Yeah, we'll go 6. See, I can be a goofy person, and a lot of times if I if I pick up a topic, some people may think that I'm making fun of them or making light of it, and it's my own fault because, I make light of a lot of things, but I definitely was not making light of that. But we'll change the subject, so yeah. Oh, Blanco always comes to my streams. I would definitely never try to make him feel any way other than welcome and happy to be here. So that's why I'm going out of my way to say, if it sounded like I was taking a jab or something, I wasn't. And I'm sorry if it came across that way. What's up, Greg Wiseman? Good to see you, buddy. -26 and didn't make it. Yeah, these scores are out of control. When I saw the courses, I was like, this is a high-scoring tournament, but they can always give us ridiculously hard wins and, make it more like last tournament, but that didn't happen. What's going on, KD? Show me the way on the Sniper Rough Bump. Okay. First of all, it's 10% under. We're going to go medium, which the difference between medium and maximum is like a joke. All right, so 8.6. I just adjust 7.6, but I haven't had it drop. I'm going to adjust 7. See. But yeah, I haven't had any drops yet. But it's pretty much a straight tailwind. And we hit it great. What's up, Ryan Watson? Well, that was so close. I have a feeling if I hit it perfect, I would have ended up on the other end. Was it Blanco? Maybe it wasn't Blanco. It was yeah, Blanco. T-Bird, if you're a fan of Golf Clash and Satanism, come check out my channel. I didn't even know Jamie had a channel. Did I know Jamie had a channel? My mind is goobly gunk. Oh, crap. I think I left my phone upstairs while I was cooking. Oh, well. Don't need it while I'm doing this anyway. That's what I always used to call them, KD. Anytime Blanco came in, I used to quote. It's one of my favorite movies, Carlito's Way. I'm Benny Blanco from the Bronx. If you haven't seen it, I definitely recommend it.
I did a goal line blitz. I did a goal line blitz.
Ryan Watson, what's up, man?
Great shot. I'm sorry. That was a fat. Oh, you can't do it line, bro.
Yeah, based on the fact that I missed and hit it right, or was it, or great, I should say, not right. I don't know what direction I went in. I definitely need to do something.
You go. Oh, we're definitely second spinning. Huh?
I hate the Rams.
You want to do another spin?
No.
Yeah. I didn't even know New York Giants were a freaking team. I really didn't even know that. I thought they were a football or baseball team.
You have or no?
San Francisco Giants.
Oh, you're right.
You have or no?
But I thought they were a freaking baseball team. Garbage, trash. New York
Nice,
Giants.
Dave.
This was the last time they
Woo, that was close. Is that going to come back?
Odell and a good quarterback.
It's a shootout, so I hope not.
Name his name. Name one more receiver besides Odell.
He's invisible to you? He only said one comment.
What?
Unless he's in my head.
Jarvis Landry?
He's in my head. He's messing with me.
Is a running back. And Tyreek
Terrence Cook, what's going on, buddy? Terrence Cook said, and calcium. It's under Terrence Cook, calcium. It's a couple comments under the RoboCop. Thanks for your cooperation. And right above Jay, Flannery, and Freddie laughing.
overall rating high.
So, yeah, if you don't see it there, I don't think that he would block you, but
This is no excuse for what team we did. My dad beat me last night. He had the Jets. I had the spread.
And of course you get ball first.
So teams don't matter.
And they got kind of a clue.
I'm gonna get this.
yeah, this hole, I could never zero this one in.
Oh, no, yellow and blue look disgusting. I mean, it looks cool.
What's going on, Michael Gallitz?
The Rams. And we're going to do the Seahawks. Right.
Yeah, those C100s are definitely for the grinders. I am not a grinder. You know, if I do grind, it's because I want to grind. I don't want to grind. I don't want to be in the middle of having fun doing something else with my day. And I'm like, ah, crap, it's 7 o'clock. I got to go spend 4 hours on Golf Clash and get, so many trophies or whatever. Some people love that. I'm not bashing it. I'm just saying it's not me. I used to play a game called Marvel Contest of Champions, and we were in a pretty serious clan group, whatever they're called. And, I quit the game. I just had so much that I was like, no, I'm not doing this, every 2 hours. Because it would take your character 2 hours to heal or whatever, so you could battle with them again. And you have 40 characters anyway. So you go through all 40 of your characters, and that would take about a half hour. So really it would be every hour and a half you'd be frickin' going in and grinding. And I'm like, I think I lasted about a week, and I was like, man, I'm done. This is a job. DS no BS. What's going on? Long time no see, buddy. What's up, Robert McBain? Good to see you as well. Do you have live chat or top chat on, Colt? Yeah, I'm in live chat.
I'm out here with Jared Goff looking like a wide receiver running with him, bro. What was a 16-yard run I got? It's crazy. Dang.
I knew you were going to do that. Get him. Keep doing that, John. I'll give him the safety. I'll play the safety. Because I know when I get that fumble. Because if you keep doing Hail Marys, I'm not going to accept it. This game is hot trash. I'll switch that safety if I need to. Alright, let's go with the safety.
Great.
This is a college football team. This is
Makes me wonder if Perfect would have went in. Poop.
Yep.
Timmy Carroll, what's up, buddy? Yeah, I feel bad if he split because of me. I really, especially because then he wouldn't know that I wasn't trying to be like, funny about it or anything. But I'm not going to mention it again because he could be just watching it. And I've had so many people be like, RJ, just drop it. And it's like when I get nervous, I can't drop it. And I get nervous when I offend people. I don't want to offend no one. Are people not digging my my wider screen? DS no BS. I figure you're not here to see the TV that's around me. You're here for the game. So I made the screen wider. I made it as wide as I could to where it didn't distort it too badly. But unfortunately, some people who watch it say it's distorted, while other people say they love it. They like the game being bigger. So I don't know what to do about that.
Come on.
Can you keep your voice down?
What'd you say?
Can you keep your voice down? Do you want to leave? Both of your accounts are sub to his channel, but he's invisible to you. I don't know. I do not know, Colt. I wish I knew. If he was here, maybe he'd be like, oh, I see yours, or I blocked you because you called my mom a name, or, whatever, but I don't know.
I'm just saying this, bro. I need attention, bro.
Perfect shot.
It is.
Like how?
You can't run that far and then throw it.
Meh. Yeah, very animated. Bunch of people I live with here. Aiden, they love your Arnold Schwarzenegger impression.
My what now?
Your Arnold Schwarzenegger impression.
What impression?
You were just literally going or whatever.
Like, you told me to shut up.
I did. I didn't say I liked it. They like it.
Imagine I accidentally screamed it all the time, bro.
Big topper. Navigator, because we don't need the distance.
Oh my god.
Ryan Watson's president of his clan
I'm nice for that.
is going to mentor and give you notes. Awesome, Ryan. Who's your president?
Oh my god, I got the
Hank Glover, yeah. Yeah, I love being surrounded by the kids, when I'm not streaming, I'm with them, they're my best friends. They really are, and especially with the agoraphobia. See, that's where I kind of think like the agoraphobia could somewhat be a blessing, because if I didn't have agoraphobia, maybe I wouldn't be me. Maybe I would be out at the clubs. Maybe I'd be an alcoholic. Maybe I would be dead, because I got on the freeway and got into a horrific car. I mean, I don't know where I would be. This is me. This is the only thing I know how to be, and it's interesting, when you think of it like that.
That would have been a TD too. Wow. I didn't even mean to throw it. I meant to dive. But if you're in the right
Because
zone-
when I was a teenager, I was definitely the type of person that did not like being alone. I always wanted to be with a friend. All right, yellow ring is partially in the sand there. So we know that
This never gets accepted.
it should go. 9, not quite 4 rings.
It's a knife. Why did they put Beckham on slant? Makes literally no sense.
Perfect.
I know how to do it. I would put Beckham
Do your thing.
dead.
Do what you gonna do. It didn't die right as it came out, but it didn't roll on the green. That's probably about 4 yards closer than where I would have been. He says nice shot. I mean, from the sand, yeah, but... Justin Gardner, awesome. Hey, it's always awesome when someone offers help and notes and stuff like that.
Oh, you're dying. Oh, it's missed. Oh, you're so lucky you don't throw it. That is a big miss. That's a big misses.
Freddie asks, James, are you driving or playing Golf Clash?
Really? That was a perfect.
You know he's happy. I'd be happy making that. Now watch me miss with the rapier. Because I don't feel this is a gimme shot. As much, ooh, especially with the freaking fairway bumps like that. I am not a fan of that.
I'll put him out of commission.
Oh my God.
Oh no. That was gonna do.
Oh, you're still going
You're joking.
Who is the speed demon, bro? Get away
It's
from me.
Curly, you idiot.
Guys, I'm streaming. Please, I told you the only way you could play is if you keep your flipping voices down.
Oh, you were talking to us? Yeah.
Do you not remember when I first started streaming? I said, you guys can stay here and play. I need the TV volume down, and I need you guys to shut up. No, one person liked your Arnold Schwarzenegger comment. Nobody said, hey, can you tell them to talk louder, RJ? That would be awesome.
Never are you ever gonna make this. The fact that I knew you were gonna spin, but you had such good luck.
I swear, you guys would think I don't have this hole dialed in the way that I've been frickin' playing it. Yes, whisper, pop, 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 and pretend that your PlayStation is a controller and you're shooting me. I'm fine with that. Thanks, Drew. Alex is in the house. What's going on, Alex? Good to see you. Bruzy, how are you? Firefly's an awesome club until you get the rapier or the Endbringer leveled up.
Come on, Junior. Don't touchdown, bro. You got same play.
Yeah, Don, it wouldn't surprise me.
That was the same play, bro.
That's crazy.
It wasn't a Hail Mary. It wasn't a Hail Mary.
You did a Max Thorn dunk on him? That's awesome, man. Yeah, definitely proud of that. That's what's so awesome about dunks. I'm sorry, the Thorn, is it has all that backspin, so if you miss it, you're still in good shape. All right, we're on pace for a minus 14, but that's not good enough. It's definitely not good enough. Say, what? Wait a minute. No, what? No, I'm not going to change anything up. Okay. I like my Thor here with the Kingmaker. Let's go. 44th? Hey, man. You know what really matters, as James always said? James has always said, top 100, baby. That's all you got to do is make it to the weekend. So 44th or not, good job, buddy. What's up, Bear? Driving and listening. Pulled over to say hey. Awesome, Bear. Awesome to have you. I am in Bear's car. That's interesting. Let's have some fun with Bear. Where was that at? There was that one filter. I'm not going to be able to find it. Gosh darn it. Oh, now I found it, but too late. I'll play it after this whole. We got a member, although I didn't get a notification or anything, and it didn't pop up in the chat. But I don't want him to think I'm ignoring him. Who is that? Why doesn't... I swear. And where's the chat above my head? Come on, OBS. You used to be so much better than this. Who's the newest member? Although that picture looks familiar. I have no alerts of that, but can I click on that? I did just click on it and my chat disappeared. What does that mean?
What happened?
My chat disappeared for a moment. It says I got a member, but I didn't see a member. Well, thank you. Oh, Mile High Mark renewed up. Oh, thank you, Mile High. I was about to say, the picture looked familiar.
Yeah, Mile High. Thank you.
8.6. Nothing over, under. Yeah. Just don't go in the sand. Please don't go in the sand. Please stay away from this. Okay. Ooh, yeah. Go down that hill. There we go. Good job, ball. Thank you very much, Mile High Mark. Appreciate you, bro. Oh, Jesse's using Golf Clash Notebook? I know he used to use it before. Yeah, Jesse got it well before I did. Jesse was actually one of the original beta testers for it. But I'm not sure where Bear's at, but I think he might be going out of range to be able to pick up my my stream. Maybe, I don't know. Hearing me okay? Is everything okay? Because, you know, I don't know. Drive through certain parts. Really, this could really poor bit. I believe you can do it. 15%. Let me turn off the voice changer. I'm sure everyone's like, RJ, I hate that. Turn that crap off. 7.9. And man. Okay, well, we did hit the rough, but we needed a little more top spin. That looked perfect. Great could have been the new perfect, but what do they say, ladies and gentlemen? What do I always say when I do that? Let's sound like Santa when we say it.
100% of all short balls do not go in the hole. Merry Christmas.
What's up, Joe Kennedy?
Great shot. Nice on.
Let's see. T-Bird says on 7/4 and 5 scares me to death. No consistency yet. APOC 4 was with one backspin, max right spin, and hope for the best. Any tips are appreciated. I'll try to remember as I go through, bud. That don't make... I don't think I read that right on my... Because that's not... You don't... On -7/4. Right, Don. I got you, Bear. Yeah, but everyone else in the chat is like, come on, man, turn this off. This is annoying.
There's no way they have Saquon Barkley.
Menace. Literally thinking the same thing, Menace. Who's Menace? Did I miss someone? Hi, Menace. Pat Green, what's up? I miss Pat Green. On -7 through 4. So you got a -7 after 4 holes. If so, you're killing it. If not, I'm sorry that my mind isn't picking it up right. All right, let's reset.
Bro.
Exactly, Bear. Oh, you're Menace.
Oh, go back.
Alex is Menace. Okay. I can get down with that. That's something you'd like to be called. I will try to address you as such, Menace. So you don't get Alex mad at you, because when she gets mad,
She will just tear you apart. Welcome to hell.
I'm looking at my TV, bro. Whoa, wait a minute. What the heck?
you misspelled miscreant, Alex. Uh-oh. She's going after you for sure. But that's what you're saying? You are at -7 after playing only 4 holes? You're killing it, man. You're going to be... I don't know what... so, if you're... Let me reread it that way. 5 scare... Okay, hole number 5 scares you. Let's see what hole number 5 looks like real quick. Ah, okay. Hole number 5 is not 100% for me. But when we get there, I will try to walk through with you again. You know, when I play that hole. There's basically like a reference point. Don't mind hitting great on a drive. What's up, Damon Wright? Awesome to see you, bud. Thanks for stopping in. Good luck to you as well on this weekend. Oh, you should see my typing, especially on this laptop. This laptop is awesome. I have so many things up and running, but some, like if I go to Jesse's stream or James' stream, you can tell if I'm on my phone or if I'm typing on the keyboard. If I'm on my phone, everything's spelled right. But when I'm on here, I'll spell like soft. It'll come out like SFTT. You know, like certain buttons don't pick up and other buttons pick up 2 times. And there's no like auto spell check thing on there either. So like if I were to accidentally type that, it would recommend the word soft. And I would just be like, yeah, no problem. But crap, I didn't pay attention to my drive, and I specifically wanted to pay attention to my drive. Whatever. Okay.
Oh my god, that's bad.
Praying that this team is better, bro. Wow.
Bruzy, I'm the same way, man. I would rather chip than have even like a medium distance putt. I have no faith in my putting ability. That
was Odo Beckham Jr. Wide open.
Yeah, I want to see when someone says the first that they have someone in their bracket with the first -40.
Everyone's doing a Hail Mary. This team is so bad. This team is so bad.
Damn. Back to the great shots again.
I'm about to fart on a chicken gun.
Ethan Ellinger, what's going on, buddy? I'm doing pretty good. How are you? Oh, absolutely, Coach TY. I remember that. I was selling computers at that time. They came out with something called Dragon Naturally Speaking. And I remember I used to like demo it to customers that were interested in it, and it was awful. It's come a long way, because that was definitely in the 90s. Maybe the early 2000s. Oh, it's 330. Yeah, 336. Let's see. I hit it great anyway. Awesome to hear, Ethan.
Here, stop the game. It's useless. Go back.
Your new tablet that you got, Bear, has needle lag and glitch.
Because I hate this team.
That sucks, bud.
I'm not having. You're basically just scoring on me.
Hopefully it's returnable. But in all honesty, I'm not so certain it's the tablet. I don't know why, when you can have games like frickin' Call of Duty and stuff out there, but this game is very demanding. Dragon is still around? Yeah, I got a free copy of Dragon. And I thought it was neat when I first got it and tried messing around. It was funny because I was like, we had a dog named Bongo. And I'm like, I was showing my wife like the new technology and how awesome it was. So you open up a Word document and I'm like, Bongo is my dog. You know, and like, you know, you say like a whole sentence or something and it said, Bongo went to prison. I'm like, nothing I said sounded anything like that. Needle glitch comes standard on all iPads. Yeah, I hear that. No, I'm not saying this isn't a quality game. This is a very good quality game, but it's literally a ball and grass, you know? Like, maybe it's not Call of... Yeah, it is Call of Duty, isn't it? Isn't it? Don't they have Call of Duty on iPhones? Well, it's some kind of Call of Duty. Because I see Ditto playing it from time to time. You know, and there's just so much to do. Like, this game, I'm not taking anything away, but I'm just saying, like, it's very simple... I don't know. It just... I don't know how to say it. It just doesn't seem like it should be as demanding as it is. Bongo never went to prison. Bongo was a good puppy. But Dragon Naturally Speaking wanted to say Bongo went to prison. You know, it was almost like Mad Libs. It was so funny because you could just sit there and say random things and, you know, it would just totally change it on you. Hi, I'm RJ and I'm 42 years old. And it'd be like, hi, I'm AJ and I'm a pedophile or something like that. I don't know.
Bro, my team is trash. No, my team is trash. You think your team is bad? No, my team is bad.
Wow. You did a Hail Mary right to the goal line. Wow.
What did Alex want to be called again? Mystic?
What?
It was an M word. Not misery. Malice?
Catch it.
Marsupial?
It's so easy.
No, they're all bumbling.
I can't think of the word.
Alright, just end the game, bro. End the game.
I wanted to.
Just do it.
I'm gonna do one pass right here.
I don't know how to play this.
And this pass is gonna give me a touchdown. We have Odell Beckham Jr. running the slant.
Oh my god!
Come on, come out, come out. Come out.
I spent all that time setting up and I hit it great. Find a funnel. Find a funnel.
Where's the game on everything? Well, now we have two leaders.
I mean, yay! I meant to do that. Mischief? There was an M word.
We could jump.
I don't have to do.
We can.
Yeah, Misery was a great movie.
What? I don't have to do. Oh, my dad deleted Jump Force. Dad, did you delete Jump Force?
I may have. It had no business on my PlayStation.
Wow, you did.
I deleted my games to make more room.
You're a stinky doo-doo.
Well, go on your PlayStation and play your game.
You're a stinky doo-doo.
Perfect shot.
Miscreant. Thank you, Alex. Sorry. Marsupial's good, though. I'm not going to call you that because that's not what you asked to be called, but
Nice on.
I'm a marsupial. I think I am. Where's my phone? Hey, Siri. What's a marsupial? I knew once upon a time. Menace. Miscreant. Ah, you guys are confusing me now. I'll just call you Alex.
Yeah. And I lost the other 3. Oh, you should. You beat me as the Browns and I was Bengals.
Hole number 12. Okay, well, so we are coming up on T-Bird's hole.
What game was after that?
This is another one of those 6 top spins, so
That's the only game I won.
no need for the
And then Browns and Bengals.
Thor's hammer, because that'll just entice us to go a little further. We're trying to hit right around 370. There's T-Bird. Yeah, not the next hole, but the hole after, I think, is the hole that you were concerned about. Bruzy, par 4s are the hardest because, you know, you're expected to eagle them. There's a lot of pressure on par 4s. Although, another way to look at it is par 4s, a lot of times you can go into a sand trap, or you could go into, you know, you can go into just about anything and still make it to the green, as to where you can't necessarily do that on a par 5. You're in trouble. 9.
So what?
Is this extra? Oh, no, nothing. We're going to go 5.5.
Great shot.
Call her ma'am. Absolutely. Definitely show the lady respect. What's going on, Michael Fox? Alex has never been anything but nice to me. So I will call her whatever she wants to be called. McCann, what's going on? I didn't see you sneak in here, buddy. Although you probably didn't sneak. You probably said hi and then went like all caps and I still missed it or something. But awesome to see you, McCann. Oh, T-Bird, I am here for entertainment purposes. Fenzel is a much better player than I am. If I can make you laugh, I'm happy. But chances are I probably won't be able to get you as high as a score. I heard he hit a -20. I don't even want to say I heard, because I heard it from people that I trust. You know, on his back 9. Not -20 on the whole thing, but on like a back 9. Oops.
I know my count.
Come on, perfect is the new perfect, right? Perfect is the new perfect.
Nice on.
8675309. 8675309. I heard a really good conspiracy theory. Jesse's girl is Stacy's mom. You ever hear that? Jesse's girl. Remember they used to say Jesse's girl? I wish I had Jesse's girl. Well, Jesse's girl. And then there's that song, Stacy's mom has got it going. It's something to think about. They could very well be related. Always respect the spider ladies or they'll twist you into a pretzel. I appreciate it, T-Bird, but I definitely know that I can't hold a candle to players like that. He is, oh, that's not me, that's him. He is definitely a gifted player compared to me. But like I said, if I could get a laugh out of you, I feel awesome about it. Is your name Jesse Bruzy? You know what song I always loved? Although I can't say I've ever had it as a song with someone. Come On Eileen. I love that frickin' song.
I love that song.
Ever since I was a little kid. John, don't even think about starting. Go. You've been good up to this point. Don't blow it now, Burrito Boy. See, now that you stood behind me, John, don't do it. Don't blow it.
I'm going to press the button.
You press the button. Now move along. Damn, I forgot the thing's inverted.
I can't believe you do that to me.
Get out of here.
That's messed up.
It's not a mirror image. I'm raising the hand closer to the screen, the game screen. And now my hand is further away from the... It's weird how it does that. But, like, you know, I wear a Guns N' Roses shirt yesterday. I'm wearing a Cavs shirt today. If I mirror it, then the lettering would be off. So, because I wear hats sometimes that have lettering, I don't know, I do that. Hey, Leah H. Awesome to see you. Thanks for coming. Get in the hole.
Yo, John. What up? This dude looks kind of sick.
I'm cold. I was just hugging myself. Thank you.
This was in.
Hey Siri,
Yo, John. This looks
what is a marsupial?
How big is my ding dong?
John, come here.
I didn't find anything on the web for what is a marsupial. How big is my ding dong?
John.
Get out of here.
Look. See me?
What is a marsupial?
He's getting this sick.
According to Wikipedia.org, marsupials are any members of the mammalian infraclass Marsupialia, from Latin marsupium pouch.
It's a marsupial pouch. Everyone knows a marsupial is a marsupium pouch. I did that for you guys. I wanted you guys to know what a marsupial is. That's right, Firecracker Jim.
I'm gonna have you try it.
What's up, John Podoloff? Awesome to see you, bro. Get ahead of. RJ, don't know if you're purposely doing it or if it's even affecting your accuracy, but I notice your ball is slightly touching the right or left rear pins, not centered when you take your shots. Thank you, Get Ahead of. I'm going to definitely look and pay attention at that from this point forward. Hey, can one of you guys grab me a water? No, cold one. No, a LaCroix. Thank you, sir. So if I had a thing for marsupials, I would be a furry, right? Or am I doing that wrong? Look at Mike Marley Marl. Can I have my damn LaCroix? Now that you shook it up, get me one that's not shook.
Oh my goodness.
Is this Bridger English? Ladies and gentlemen, we have come. Is T-Bird still in here? This is how I play it. This is basically this is how Tommy taught me. I go straight for the Apocalypse. I don't know what level Apocalypse you have, but I did do it with an Apocalypse level 2 and got it to work. You want the Berserker in, or a Power 5, ball. Oh, Bestiality, that's right. That's right. So it's if you like girls dressed in kangaroo pajamas that you might be a furry, right? Like they have the Snuggie that, kind of looks like a cat or something. Is that the whole thing with girls wearing little kitten ears on their thing? Is that because it's cool to be a furry these days?
Okay, this is the range we have to get.
Great shot.
My favorite Guns N' Roses song, not my favorite, but not one of my favorites. A Guns N' Roses song that I like is called On the Farm. And at the very end, he goes, bah! Hold still now. I don't know. I get a kick out of that.
Can't see. Okay, so you probably want it like that.
Normally I take one backspin, but because we don't even have a 10-mile-per-hour wind,
You can't see. Adjust.
I'm a little nervous.
Can you see? No. Everything's but you have to adjust it, John. I don't know how. Like move this thing to where you can see.
Perfect! So take about a ball
Forget it. Just move
of
it to
curl
where you can see
off.
something. Move it to where it's not blurry anymore.
Ah, poop.
It's not.
It's not a bad shot, but definitely an inconsistent one. But imagine if I would have put one backspin on that. I probably would have been stuck in the grass. I'd be Asian. Oh, Loopin' Mad, you don't even know. Guns N' Roses, I am a fanatic. Use Your Illusion is the albums that sucked me in. When Appetite for Destruction was out, I probably didn't even care for rock and roll. I didn't have anything against it, but, it was Guns N' Roses that, not in this car, but in my Malibu that I had, 5-disc CD player. All 5 were either Guns N' Roses or 4 Guns N' Roses and 1 Velvet Revolver, which is basically Guns N' Roses without Axl, or all Guns N' Roses including Chinese Democracy, which is Guns N' Roses with only Axl. So yeah, huge freaking Guns N' Roses fan. Damn it. Although if I was going to hit it great right, I hit it great right and ended up going left of the hole. That sucks. I seen the little memes with Baby Yoda, but I I don't know. I was never. I'm about to speak blasphemy to a lot of you, so cover your ears. I never really got into Star Wars. I mean, I thought that the first three, which technically were what, 4 through 6 or something, were good movies, but no better than, I don't know, just like a movie that you spend money on to go to the movie theater to see, and you walk out and you felt like you got your money's worth. I never, and if it was on TNT or TBS, nothing else was on, maybe I would, skip to it or whatever.
Do easy mode, because you'll die. It's already hard on easy mode.
Oh, Lupin Madman, you are speaking my language. If my intentions are misunderstood, please be kind. I've done all I should. I won't ask of you what I would not do. Oh, I got a message for you. A better way is what I've got to do. Give what you have for what you might lose. What would you say if I told you that I'm to blame? And what would you say if I had to deny your fame? Where would you go if I told you I loved you and then walked away? Oh, yeah. Who should I turn to if not for the ones that you could not tame? I told you when I found you, if there were doubts, you should be careful and not afraid. Now they surround you. All that amounts to is love that you dress for perversion and pain. Shall I do other songs? Broken glass and cigarettes. Writing on the wall, it was a bargain for the summer, and I had to have it all. You were the one who could do anything. One to take the fall, I was the one. I can't remember all the words. Oh, and Catcher in the Rye is freaking amazing. I'm telling you, Axel sings it 10 times better than me, guys. So if anything that I'm saying, I just think he's a lyrical genius. I don't think there's anything else that could really needs to be said about it. He is a freaking lyrical genius. 10% under. So we're going to go 7. Perfect. Come on. Come on. This feels good. Do your thing. Do what you want to do. Coming in kind of hot and to the left. I would totally do that, Drew. Let's find out. Let's find out. Can auto-tune fix my singing? Let me think of a song.
Ooh, okay.
I bought me an illusion and I put it on the wall. I let it fill my head with dreams and I had to have them all. But oh, those dreams are never so sweet as what you believe it is. Well, I guess it never is. It's those prejudice illusions that pump the blood to the heart of the beast. Let's see what else can we do. Now
you're messing with a son of a. Now you're messing with a son of a bike. Now you're messing with a son of a. Now you're messing with a son of a bike. Bike. I say bike because I can't say female dog. Huh. Maybe that does look cool. I still want to sing Guns N' Roses. That's why it's still up there. What else can we do? Let's go obscure. Trying to think of a song that most people don't even know by Guns N' Roses. Some things auto tune can't. What about this? This sounds maybe the auto tune can fix this. I see you standing there. You think you're so cool. Why don't you just bugger off? You get nothing for nothing, 'cause that's what you do. Turn around, female dog. I've got a use for you. Besides, you ain't got nothing better to do, and I'm bored. It's so easy when everybody's trying to please me. It's so easy when everyone's trying to please me. Yes, no, maybe. Ryan Wilson is singing Rebel Girl. We gotta do one from each album. Let's see. I am using Voice Mod Pro. It's only $10 with a Black Friday sale. I'm sure they'll extend it because of Cyber Monday. No, get ahead of it, ain't worth it. Don't do it. All right, let me turn that off for you guys.
There you go, nice shot.
All right,
Nice
hole
shot.
16.
You finally got past the first mission.
Oh, another one that I just can't seem to drop. We're one hole behind, which also sucks. So instead of a minus 28, we're now on par for a minus 27. We've been dancing with Mr. Brownstone. He's been knocking. He won't leave me alone. No, no, no. Won't leave me alone. I used to do a little, but a little wouldn't do it, so the little got more and more. I just kept trying to get a little better, said a little better than before. I used to do a little, but a little wouldn't do it, so the little got more and more. I just kept trying to get a little better, said a little better than before. We've been dancing with Mr. Brownstone. He's been knocking. Now I get up around whenever. I used to get up on time. But that old man, he's a real Mickey Ficky, gonna walk him on down the line. Oh, I love it all. Man, you're gonna have me just like go straight Guns N' Roses binging.
Your eyes are getting bored?
That's right. Take that one to heart. Oh, don't say it. Which, I'm trying to, what?
You're so bad.
Which song was that on?
Not that hard, bro.
Oh, that was It's So Easy, wasn't it? I can't remember. I think that was It's So Easy. Take that one to heart.
Is it not in front of you right now?
I call the doctor. He's just another. He said I'm sick in the brain. He said, you ain't special. So who you fooling? Don't try to give me a line. I think I messed up the two things. Don't try to give me a line, but I can't stop thinking about doing it one more time. Said I already left you when you're better off left behind. It's a bad obsession. It's always messing. It's always messing my mind. Now it's a bad obsession. It's always messing.
And I have this awesome ninja game also I bought.
Birdie.
John. Alright, if you don't beat it this time, you're confirmed again. I'm putting a whole bunch of wear and tear on my freaking VR. What is even the problem? I thought it was good before, man. It's not good right now.
No. I can see right now, bro. I can see.
Yes, I know the problem. Because you're letting too much light.
Yeah, you know, get ahead of. They also got. They improved the rock quite a bit, so the rock will be a replacement for your quarterback. No problem, man. We all got to start somewhere. We've all been New Jacks.
Is that good?
I'm trying to.
Adjust it to where you can see, bro.
Okay, well, this is, oh my god, bro. What the heck?
John,
Okay, this is right here. Okay, this is good.
this is good. Right here, this is the perfect angle. Like, you can move from that spot, but just try to stay in this general area. Don't put
All
your
right,
hands
who's
below-
heard this Guns N' Roses song? You ready? Sail away, sweet sister. Sail across the sea. Maybe you'll find somebody that'll love you half as much as me. My heart is always with you, no matter what you do. So sail away, sweet sister, 'cause I'll always be in love with you. Tell me what that's from. And you are a true Guns N' Roses fan. I can't even go into
Sail away, sweet
what do you call it?
sister.
I can't even go into the next line because I'll. If you think I sound bad now,
John, you got this, bro.
nobody. Come on, nobody. Come on, my Guns N' Roses
You're our best
fans.
man for the job, John. You're all we have. Oh. John, you're our best man for the job, bro. You were the man.
That's from RJ's house. It definitely got play in my house.
No, you're shooting nothing.
Titanic United Prodigy. Nah, you're gonna replace the dart. Get ahead of.
I'm sick and tired of idiots.
You're so bad. Take a step
That's
back.
Bon Jovi. No, wait. Or Poison or someone. Every rose has its thorn.
Oh, I love John Bovey.
John Bovey?
That's my favorite band.
John Bovey's your favorite band? That's cool.
They make lit music.
It's not from Terminator, no. That's You Could Be Mine, but you're way out. It's from Live in Tokyo.
You got a little dance with
The Illusion Tour.
This idiot in the bus. Okay, boomer. Okay, boomer.
Take-
Heck, if I could remember, I could even sing some of their bootleg songs. But I think I've proven to you guys already how much I love Guns N' Roses. No! Please don't go in the sand. Please don't hit a tree.
You're a letdown cop, John. John.
Well, that worked out a lot better than I thought it would.
So these people have your mom hostage, okay? What are you gonna do right now?
Oh, good news.
They have
Austin
your mom hostage.
Ames
What are you
gets
gonna do? You're the
triple credit there.
I'm gonna show you.
Don't punch the TV.
Yeah, that was a song that he sang that went into Sweet Child of Mine. Austin Ames, very good. And Looping Madman, Rocket Queen, Anything Goes combo is one of the best in rock. Oh my God, Rocket Queen was my favorite song for I don't know how long. I might be a little young, but honey, here I am. Here I am. And you're a Rocket Queen. You know, fun fact for those over 18, the sound that Axl and the girl is making in that song, it really is Axl doing something he shouldn't be doing with the drummer Steven Adler's girlfriend at the time. He wanted to do it real to make it sound real, which, you know, actually I think he just wanted to do it, but... Ooh, little glitch there. Not glitch, but what's it called? Yep, Adler's girlfriend, that's right. Austin Ames and Loopin' Madman.
Dilly.
All right.
Shoot that. Okay, now you have like something. I don't know what it is.
All right. We made it to hole 18. Oh, wait, how did we make it to hole 18? And we're still on track for a minus 28. I screwed up. I didn't get a drop on 5. Oh, but I got it the drop on 11. Ah, that could have been a minus 29. Okay, here we go. Last hole. Ladies and gentlemen. Jasmine Salim, thank you for subscribing. I'll sing you a Guns N' Roses song. Everyone's like, no, please don't.
You're a terrorist operator, John. You just blew
We're going to go with Thor's hammer because of all that.
No.
What do you call it?
John, you got so
Top spin.
I don't think you'll ever beat that mission. Not even close. I don't know if it looks that, but on the big screen, you're
Just another Sunday.
Your aim is so
It's
bad.
just another Sunday. It's only one more Sunday.
This is not the plan.
It's
John. This is
just
not how you're supposed to play.
another Sunday. Oh, yeah.
Great shot.
I get the VR
There's
on.
so many B-sides of Guns N' Roses out there. Dust in the Wind is like my favorite Guns N' Roses song that never made it to an album. He might have done it live like once or twice. Awesome song.
Like, try not to get too in front of me. Alright, pull the gun from me. Pull the gun from me. I'm looking pretty down.
You're always, is it Jasmine? I'm sorry for butchering your name, bud. Thank you so much for coming to the stream, hanging out. I appreciate you, bud. Definitely wasn't intentional. I'm just so bad with names. Thanks for being a good sport about it. Let's see, 8.4, 5 rings.
WWE blacked out.
Push up 2,
John, don't be trash.
push up 3.
Don't do it.
I'm feeling frisky. I'm feeling frisky. Let's push up 3. Oh, there goes my possibility for minus 28. No, just kidding. Oh, I could have pushed up more. Rolling, rolling, rolling. At the end of the month with a little November rain. Oh my God, I haven't listened to November Rain once yet. Now I have to because, well, it's November. It's like the last day or second last day in November. Is there 31 or 30 days in November? No, there's still a couple hours left of November. You know what, Getta? I'm currently playing Tour 10, and I get 3 million gold coins for every game I win. So it's really just an accumulation the higher you get up. Don't pay no attention to people who have higher coin levels. I actually have low coin levels. You should see James, Jesse, people like that, Tommy. They have hundreds of billions of coins. But if you try to compare yourself to them, just make sure you have enough coins to play the tour that you're on and perhaps, move up to the next tour. My rule is always 10 times the entrance fee for the tour you're playing is the minimum you should ever have.
Left, John. What's your left, bro? He doesn't break the TV.
Oh, what?
No, move to your right. I just moved you from the stairs.
15% over.
Good SMG.
Harder is so much funner.
You ready? Harder, you don't only get SMGs in harder, John.
I don't advise ever attempting this, but
Jesus Christ, it's Jason Bourne.
this shot, I may be way off, but maybe those little extra adjustments bring it home for me. Come on, baby. Don't stop short. Ah, a little more top spin. Well, at least my brain was on the right page.
Your left hand off, it'll be easier to control.
No, it goes away.
James says, I'm almost broke. Not even a billion. Yeah, I mean, the more coins you get. Patrick Ewing said it best when there was an NBA strike. He's like, we may have a lot of money, but because we have a lot of money, we spend a lot of money. And that's why we need this new contract. I didn't get it. I'm like, so you're rich and you're entitled and you want to continue living your lavish life? He would have just responded, yeah, got a problem with it? And I'd have been like, no, sir, I have no problem with it.
What are you talking about, man?
Basketball player strike. Patrick Ewing was like 7 foot something or close to 7 foot. Huh?
What do you do?
I never met him personally. I'm saying that's how I would be. You keep saying, okay, boomer, but the problem is my generation has never had problems with the boomer generation. That's like a generation millennial thing or whatever you are. Don't bother me. You say, okay, boomer, all you. I'm not even a boomer.
I don't have beef with
My mom is one of the youngest boomers out there. She's just barely a boomer.
It's millennials versus boomers. They say that mine and your generation are just chilling, bro.
They said that boomers made everything harder for millennials.
Yeah.
No, that's trash.
I mean,
There's nothing wrong with the boomers.
They just said
It's
that-
just the baby boomers. When people came back from all the wars, whether it be World War II, Korea, Vietnam,
boomers are not.
a lot of babies were born in the United States and the population blew up. And that was called the baby boomer generation.
What people are mad about is like.
What's up, Killing for XP?
Go on Twitter and be like, millennials are trash and not taking their care of their kids or something like that. John, this is it, bro.
no.
Had to give you a career. You're trash.
Man, I do got to get my millimeter going. Is Jesse streaming tonight or no? I don't know. 4 hours? I think you guys are sick of me. I'm sick of me.
Okay, makes sense.
But I got my second try. I got the second.
You're that.
Yeah.
Harder is the exact same thing as easier. So it's just easier.
Harder is the exact same thing as easier.
But it's just easier.
Okay, so we made it to 19th place. We're definitely not going to stay there.
Don't get cheated on.
Let's see, is there anyone to acknowledge up here? If you're in here and I don't acknowledge you, it might just be that I don't recognize the clan. But Jam Clan from the Bushwhackers, minus 31. Famous from the Blue Can Crew, also minus 31 with a tiebreaker.
I don't see any good.
United Alpha, 19 Hole Hunters, so 19th hole once again, well represented. And I definitely do not see this holding on to be a top 25 finish, but there is a chance I could still finish inside the top 50, which would give me 25 Kingmakers, and I just used 18, so that would be a surplus. So Shorty's like, keep going. Well, I tell you what, let me, all right, take care, Joe. Oh, you said you got all night. Okay. Give me like a 3-minute break. I'll throw on some music while I run and relieve myself because I drank a lot. And yeah, I'll play my Billimeter account, and I'll save my main account for tomorrow. Let me pull up the Billimeter clubs.
Don't stream on the football game.
Well, if I stream now, there is no football game. I'm definitely watching the Browns tomorrow. Yeah. All right. I know I'll lose 8 or 10 people at least by using the bathroom. It takes a minute, but my bladder's like, please. So I got to listen to it.
Are you going to finish streaming today?
Just so you know, I am not going to the closing screen because I'm not leaving. It's just so you can listen to music. I'll be right back.
We're gonna burn it down. Burn it down. We're gonna burn it down. Burn it down. I killed it, it's murder. I killed it, it's murder. I killed it, it's murder. I killed it, it's murder.
I killed it, it's murder, go crazy, berserker. I killed it, it's murder, go crazy, berserker. I killed it, it's murder, go crazy, berserker. I killed it, it's murder, go crazy, berserker.
Show them. Change the station with a new shit. Show them. Change the station with a new shit. Change the station. Change the station. Change the station with a new shit. With a new shit. Change the station. Change the station. Change the station with a new shit. With a new shit.
Let me just minimize this real quick.
Did you find out yet?
No, he didn't.
What did you do? What did you mess up? Oh. Did someone come on and do something stupid or say something stupid while I was gone?
No.
All right. Yeah, I'm going to minimize my screen real quick here so I can switch accounts without getting hacked.
Did you see it?
No.
There we go. All right. Oh, well, let's open up these chests really quick before we switch over. Wait a minute. Let's see. Okay. The kids are saying they did something. They didn't put the voice changer on me. I thought that would be it.
Nope. That was the worst strategy I've ever seen. You think you would have found him by now? You think you would have found
I am actually not mad about getting extra cards for once in my life. I am playing on a Samsung Galaxy Tab S4, and it runs perfectly. the game of Golf Clash. I know the S5 came out. Did the S6 come out? I don't know if it did or didn't. Oh, that's the wrong one. I was thinking My Clan. Let's go to the cat box. Oh, that was you? So we finished in 12th place with the minus 29. We played very well for these low clubs, and this being in Master. Look, actually I finished with the minus 35. How about that, guys? I didn't even know it. Hopefully I could do it again. Or there's a possibility I'm in a bracket with someone who shares my name. But what are the odds of that? Not very high.
If you go up like another inch, you'll punch the ceiling.
No, that was an AK.
We'll go ahead and start cooking that chest. I don't know why I say cooking. I just do. This is a fun tournament. Daily letdown is no longer a letdown. Get rid of the chat real quick. Oops. All right. Put the rock in. Make sure we got the Titan. We're going to have to buy some. Might as well buy them now. I don't need... You know, this is another thing. Unless they changed it. Hey, Siri. What is 180 times 5?
180 times 5 is 900.
900. So there's no discount for buying 5 packs of balls. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy 2 packs. I'm gonna not be playing with the Kingmaker on this account. Kind of saving them. Double check that I got the rock in. I do. Let's go. I hope so, Ryan. What's up, Richard? 612. Thanks. Good luck to you as well. All right. Now there's like no pressure on me. Although I still want to do really good on this account. You know, maybe we can get some drops just because we're more relaxed. I don't know. Maybe not. We shall see, shan't we?
Great shot.
Shout to we see. All right, do all your holes today.
Thanks, Jerry McClurge. What's up? Nah, I ain't sitting here for 6 hours, and I like to stream every day.
Plus, just do it. So we can watch football all day. Football.
You know what I'm actually going to do? I'm just going to stream my front 9 today because that's what I missed out on. So I'll do 9 more holes. That way I'm on for 3 hours instead of 4 hours. And then I can still warm up a little bit before tomorrow. So I'm just kind of doing it backwards.
Boy.
There was a coup. Who took over?
Ooh.
No coups. What's up, PJ? You know, the distance or the difference in rings for a Power 5 ball versus even a Power 0 ball is minuscule. I don't even really make adjustments, to be honest with you. I just, you know, if it's 2 per ring with a white ball, basic white ball, I will do 2 per ring with a basic, or, you know, with a berserker.
John, come here, bro. I'm about to do it. This is actually real. Come on. Somebody died. Come on. You ready?
Perfect shot. Was my rings effective? Come on back down. Get your booty in the hole. Take care, Get Ahead. Thanks for hanging out with us, bud.
Try me. Try me. Where do I go? Info room or meeting desk?
Jerry McClurge got a kitten named Fenzel.
Wish me luck, bro. Wish me luck. This is the farthest I've ever been.
Did you know Billimeter has the same birthday as a certain cat-loving Guardian fan, RJ? Yeah, it's not my birthday. This is the account James gave me. And I just figured why change it. But yeah, James's birthday was yesterday. I sang him a tune. And he sang me a tune of Simple Man on his stream. I think it was Simple Man. I thought it was a country song, though. I don't know. I watched his replay. I was out Pokemoning.
First shot I'm gonna put out is gonna be a headshot. Ready?
What's a Bolton? You know, back in the 90s, I would have told you it's my neighbor. My neighbors were the Boltons.
This is the strategy John would do.
I'm not try hard like you, Ross. I'm like,
I'm having more fun like this.
I'm getting a brother tomorrow, and his name is going to be RJ. Thank you, Jerry. Finally, someone's naming something after me. Damn it, it's been too long.
Donald freaking Trump. Dude, he keeps hiding behind the car. Alright, you're done. You're done. You're done.
If you knew the names of all my animals, you would definitely think we have issues. So, for those of you who don't know, my oldest dog's name is Dude. Dude, like, yeah, dude, what's up? Dude Bread is his middle name.
Look at all these guns.
My second dog's name is Akamaru. We call him Aki for short. Is this a freaking shootout? This is a shootout.
Let's go. Definitely not going to info desk.
I don't want shootout hole-in-ones. Want to be able to do it when it counts for something.
Oh, frick.
Then my son got a cat, and his name is Big Chungus.
Oh, slow more time. Stop.
He originally wanted to name him Genghis Khan, but his mother said no, so it's Big Chungus. Giant horse, yeah, that's my son saying Donald frickin' Trump.
Oh, it's because the villains in this game were like a Donald Trump mask. He kept hiding behind the car.
Oh. Man, I really wish hole-in-ones and shootouts meant something.
This is like a...
That makes me so mad. Hole-in-one birdie. I'm a simple kind of man. My son named him Big Chungus. Google it. It's a meme. It's Bugs Bunny imitating Elmer Fudd. And somehow he got the name Big Chungus. Was that his name in the cartoon, or did someone name that? Is that like a meme name? Don't like using kingmakers, but we'll use a kingmaker here to knock that win down just a bit out right there. Get in the hole. back-to-back hole-in-ones, but only one counts. Am I playing the same guy? He'd be like, this guy's a hacker. I'm like, I wish. I don't wish I was a hacker, but I wish I was good enough to be compared to a hacker. Do I like Trump? I did vote for Trump. I felt like I definitely did not want Hillary Clinton as president. And no, it has nothing to do with her being a woman. It's just who she is. Not a big fan. Thanks, the Rogs. Get away from me. Why do you play like this? Will you please stop? Go! Don't do nothing stupid. You don't want to get kicked out. I'm finally playing good. I don't need distractions. Alright, this I think, based on my clubs, that's either the extra mile, the big topper, or the rock only on hole 1. I didn't envy your choice either way last election. Alex, you're not American? Well, I shouldn't say that. You could be Canadian. You're not from the USA? I didn't know that about you. Yeah, Derogs. Happens every stream. I hope Hillary Clinton isn't watching my stream. Because, you know, I'm going to... I don't want to say the word because I'll get demonetized, but let's just say people end up very depressed after crossing the Clintons, and they're not on Earth much longer after that.
Perfect shot.
No Canadian, meaning no, I'm not American, I'm Canadian, or no, I'm not Canadian. Inquiring minds want to know. See, with a basic ball, this is 2 per ring. I'm using a power 3 ball here. I'm doing 2 per ring. And this one has no extra adjustment, so I'm just going to go a little under 4 rings, which is the same thing I would do with a basic ball. And let's see where it ends up. Perfect shot.
Perfect shot.
I am Canada. Okay. What part's there about? Toronto? When I was a kid, it was my dream to take an airplane to Hudson Bay. I hear there's such remote parts that a plane just comes in like once a week or something, and you just go camping and you won't see another soul. And that was like, there was a point in time as a teenager, that was it. I wanted to just, wow. Now, I am curious though. Do you find the unit rates so you can't do rings per 1 mile per hour of wind? Are you saying where do I go to Golf Clash Notebook to get the charts, and then I just go by that. I may live closer to Alex than I live to Jessie, depending on where she lives in Canada, if she's on the eastern side. Because, I mean, if you think about it, Cleveland is probably the third closest major city in the U.S. What happened? Don't mess with me. I'm trying to get this in the hole. Running out of time. This will be a luck shot. Get away from me.
Nice on.
Go.
What did I do? What did I do wrong?
I asked you to get away from me. How many times?
I hear you. I hear what you said. I hear what you said. Hey.
I'm closer to Jessie, much closer. She must be on the West Coast then. You wouldn't survive a Cleveland winter. I would think a Canadian winter would be far worse than a Cleveland winter. We get a lot of snow because of the lake effect, but... Oh, Looping Madman, I want to. Oh, okay. I know, like, isn't it something like 90% or 95% of the Canadian population is all on the south border? Well, it obviously has to be colder up in Canada. I mean, if we were to get out a yardstick, you would definitely be closer to the North Pole than me. All right. Just a shootout. I say just a shootout, but yet I always play them.
Perfect shot. Nice on.
Coach Ty says the Pacific Ocean keeps things warmer, I think. I think you're right. Because technically, I think if you took Cleveland, Ohio, and moved it over to the West Coast, it would be even with North California. But North California has a lot of mountains, and that's why you see, that's North California right there. So, you know, we're Ohio is a very flat area. Nothing pretty to look at. Hole 4. Can we get a drop here? I would love it. Giant Horse, if you're talking to me, I've played golf twice in my life. Only par 3 course that was nearby. And I look good hitting balls in the driving range because I know I don't have to follow them. But as soon as I know that there's consequences to my stroke, I hit nothing but worm burners for some reason. It's very dry where I am. So they're... Wait a minute. It's very dry where you're at.
Hey, John.
I mean, it's very dry where I'm at. I'm not wet in any way, shape, or form.
Come choose my loadout.
What's up, Glenn? Awesome to see you, buddy. It's minus 14 Celsius in where Gerald Mack is. Hey, Siri. What is minus 14 degrees Celsius converted to Fahrenheit?
Minus 14 degrees Celsius is 6.8 degrees Fahrenheit.
Okay, so it's about 7 degrees, a little less where you live. Hey, Siri. What is the temperature?
It's 39 degrees outside.
That's why I thought Alex was... That's probably why people thought Alex was living in a igloo. How many yards is your yardstick? 3? But if you keep flipping it over and flipping it over and flipping it over, it can go on infinite times.
Perfect shot.
There's something in front of me.
Nice
Ah, Colt, I don't need to hear that. We're going into winter here. You Targaryen, you. I'm a snow.
What is going on with my hands?
I'm not one of the cool snows. I wanted to be, but I was voted off the island. Oops, don't need all that side spin. So used to playing this with a Titan. So if I'm not cool enough to be a snow, maybe I'm a Targaryen? Or would I be... Come on!
Choose my loadout. Alright, it's perfect. It's perfect? You want to
A Greyjoy?
We have a scythe, like shinobi, pistols, SMG, shotguns. Then we have throwing stars, ninja blades,
Make all your things.
birdie.
Are you serious? Do I at least get a sword?
What did I say? My yardstick was 3 feet long?
I mean, there's a type of person that do this.
Birdie.
Where are you at, Colt? I know I asked you like 50 times. Jacksonville?
So this is it. This is what you want me to run with?
Timmy Carroll, what's up?
Then we have throwing stars, ninja stars, and throwing stars. How am I gonna unlock my stars? Alright, you ready to face these big boys? I have not played campaign yet. So we're gonna try campaign.
A brisk 39 in West Texas at the moment. Wow, Don, same temperature up here in Cleveland as it is down there in Texas. I'll have to gloat and call my daughter after the stream's over.
I wish you see my
Perfect
pictures
shot.
sometime.
38 and rainy in Chicago. See? Don't just come for the golf clash. Come for the weather. You guys want to know what it's like in Chicago? Look at this. Hey, Jerry, what's the temperature in Tennessee? Oh, look at that. 57 in eastern Tennessee. We even nail it down. Eastern Tennessee.
Can you come here? On side? Alright, let's see what weapons I have.
Perfect shot.
South Shore, Massachusetts.
Nice on.
54 in Louisville, Kentucky. You can all keep your cold, heading into a nice hot summer here. Glenn, you're south of the equator, huh? You lucky duck. 25 and snowing in Utah. 49 with thunderstorms in Charlotte. Charlotte looks a lot like Cleveland. The tallest building in Charlotte is just a little bit shorter than the tallest building in Cleveland, but if you look at them side by side, they look very similar. Interesting little unknown fact for most people. All right, here we go. Hole 5, once again. This time done with an Apocalypse Level 2. What can we do with it? 55 in Hot Springs, Arkansas. Will you stop tapping my knee? 55 in the Tar Heels area. Look at this, man. Someone could easily just be like, I want to know what the weather is, while watching someone play digital golf. Well, you came to the right place, buddy.
Ready to see a backflip, John?
Why do you do this?
Oh, frick.
Like, what is the point? Get away from me.
Your stream can't vouch for you.
Perfect shot.
$55 in Hot Springs, Arkansas. Is that by Little Rock? All right, so while I do, same thing, put my thing right in the middle of that where the rough changes color from a lighter rough to a darker rough. Full right spin, no back spin or top spin. That's what I normally do. Take off just a hair, more than a hair. What is that? About a quarter of a ball is spin off, and try not to hit great left. All right, we hit great right. I'm okay with that. Doink. Doink. Oh. I'm going to assume that's probably about 10% elevation. But you see why I put no backspin on it? Oh, Dylan. Seems like he might have drank a little too much Monster. Chattanooga. Not far from me, relatively speaking. I mean, if you live in China, you'd be like, oh, Chattanooga, that's right next to Cleveland.
Great shot. Eagle.
Hit it great to good right. Yikes. Is that how we're aiming now? And I can't put one of those full topspin shots on either because we got a bunker right here. Try to close that gap as much as possible. 10.3. I'm just going to call this minimum distance. 10.3. So we're going to go about 2 rings. But we need perfect.
Perfect shot.
If I missed to the left, if I would have did what James said, I probably would have got it in the hole. Hello, Max Ford. How you doing, bud? What's up, Hubert Parker? Hole 6. This is one of those 6 top spin ones. In other words, it is an extra mile hole. Yeah, giant horse. Unfortunately, that is always a possibility. But the better you get at dunking, it'll still happen to you, but way less frequently. And even when it does happen, it won't kick out as far because the lower you hit on the pole, it seems like the better off you are. Oh, them Buckeyes are awesome, Hubert. What was it, 56-27 or something like that? Or I know we were doubling their score in the fourth quarter. And my cousin is a big Wolverines fan.
Hey, Aiden. Why you playing that without me?
The Rogs, that is a consideration in my bag. All my bags right now are set up for tournaments. Tournaments, you get your notes, you know ahead what the win's going to be and everything. So, like, for example, you would never bring a rocket to a par 3 on a tour hole because you don't get par 3 holes except for in shootouts. So what I like to bring is an Apocalypse, if it's level 4 or higher. Thor's Hammer, if it's level 5 or higher. And before I get either of those two clubs, the Extra Mile, my wood, I like to bring a Sniper, a Guardian, and a Cataclysm, if you have 3 different bags. But I use the Sniper 95% of the time, probably even more. I became a big fan of the Goliath. And the reason I became a big fan of the Goliath is because the Goliath is one of the farthest long iron clubs, so you never have to worry about having that red gap. There's no red gap for me, that I end up in between clubs on a shootout. That's a big deal for me. Then I go with a Thorn, and I go with the Rapier. This is, yep, 20%.
John, get out of my way. Get the frick out of my way.
This is a scarier shot because you hit great with an Extra Mile. You don't know where you'll end up.
This is so easy, bro.
I feel pretty good about that great. That great was closer to perfect than it was to good.
I want to see how long it'll take you to beat it. That's the only reason I'm letting you play.
So yeah, we got the Rapier, but before you get the Rapier, there's the Skewer, and there's the Sand Lizard, which is decent. It's better than the Dart. And there's the Firefly if you're lucky and get that upgraded once or twice. I carried the Razor for my rough until I got my Nirvana. And the Malibu is the best sand wedge in the game, in my opinion, which you unlock in Tour 3, I believe. So that is my basic bag of what I bring.
It should be crystal. It's crystal clear for me.
Golf Clash Max wants to know who has the Bedlam game on with OU versus OSU. Is that Oklahoma University versus Oklahoma State University? Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to see Harbaugh get fired. I mean, they're 9-3. They play really good football, and as much as I hate to say it, Ohio State is kind of like the Yankees of college football. Obviously, so is Alabama and. What was the other school? We'll go medium distance here.
Keep your hand there. Keep your hand still. Keep your hand freaking still.
I got my hand, bro.
Put your hand back. I don't know why the hand's
Is this the...
I might have to fix the camera.
Yeah, under adjust. Okay, so I'm going to go about 8 rings here.
knife didn't kill him.
Perfect.
Perfect shot.
Oh, is this the one I should have put a tad bit more top spin on? Nope.
Nice on.
So one guy, John. You might even have to use the superpowers on him. You're so bad.
What do you use, Jerry, for your clubs?
The camera is glitching, bro.
You probably have to use superpowers.
Eagle.
I like what Coach Ty's saying. But no, I mean, they've always been a good team, you know. They've always been a contender. They just happen to be, you know, in the same division as a freaking juggernaut. You know, there's nothing you can do about the division you're in. And they win a lot of games with them. You know, they were ranked 13 coming in. It could be far worse. Not long ago, Michigan State was the better of the two schools in Michigan. I think he's doing a fine job. He's probably even a better coach than Ohio State's coach. But when you get people committing to colleges, I think it's much easier to recruit in Ohio than it is in Michigan because of our, you know, our prestigious, like, you know, for football.
Like, don't watch them anymore, 'cause I'm laying on the bed and watching it play. Trash can.
Bro, that was everything got done. I don't want to hear it.
Perfect
So
shot.
bad. You might punch a TV, so you gotta back up.
I mean, a lot of the sportscasters that I heard talking about the game did not think that it would be the blowout that it was. And it's normally not a blowout, I don't think. It hasn't been a blowout. I know we blew them out last year and we blew them out this year. But prior to these 2 years, we had some pretty close games. Scott Moore says, what's football?
It's because you're reaching so far you can't even see it. You play like you're trash.
Oh, nice, Jerry. Yeah, I have an APOC 4 on the account I just played on, which is awesome. It's like having a Camaro SS. But I said this before, and I'll say it again. When that APOC goes up to 5, is it like a Camaro ZL1? It's a Corvette ZR1.
Great shot.
And then I'm sure once you get it to 6 and 7, you're in Bugatti territory. But it is. It's like a whole different club.
Nice on.
But they do change the courses often. Tour 9, Thor's Hammer 5, or 6 would be even better, is the way to go. Because in shootouts, you're going to be using your driver a lot, and all that backspin is awesome, and then also all that top spin is awesome in game to, you know, make sure your drive goes far enough. Hole 7. Hopefully we can get another drop here. We got a drop here on a shootout.
Alright, both your hands good.
No, if I can't you use my hand?
You got the APOC 6, Alex? I'm happy about my APOC 5.
Keep the VR, stay right there.
I can't wait for it to get to 6, then 7.
Yeah, if you don't look at the team, look at the screen right now.
McLaren at 7. Yeah, I hear you, Max. McLaren's a bad ride.
This is what the camera sees. Yeah, I'm not.
I'm not gonna make the camera look nice.
Make it look nice. Here, I'll stand here. This is the area where we want it to be focused at. We'll have so much room. Now, you see, it's not the best setup right now. I wonder if we'll have more room if we play like this. Huh? I wonder if we'll have more room if we play like this. You will?
Great shot.
Think so? Actually, we might. Because there's no VR games where you have to back up. Like, you could. They about to get a free room cleaning, bro. We're trying to play VR.
Yeah, I don't agree that the Big Ten is a weak conference. You must be an SEC fan. I think there's a bit of a rivalry between those two conferences. And usually the SEC is the better conference, but by no means, I don't believe is the Big Ten a weak conference. Tony R, man. We always have quite a few teams in the top 10. The thing is there's a bit of a revolving door. Sometimes it's Wisconsin. Sometimes it's, Minnesota. I don't know all the teams in the Big Ten because I really just watched the Michigan game and the championship games. But we have good teams. I don't know. Do we have an Alabama? No. But we kind of like our Alabama compared to Michigan. And Michigan State, both Big Ten teams, often end up in the single digits rankings at some point in time during the season. So, I mean, right there, I just named, 4 or 5 of the teams out of the Big Ten that, because there's always, what it seems like 9 times out of 10, your 3 top 25 teams are going to be Ohio State, Michigan, and Michigan State. But there's always another one that kind of slips in, like Wisconsin or something like that. Or is it Wisconsin?
No, I can't see anything. There has to be a
give me some tape.
We're gonna be standing like this, John.
Give me some tape.
So look, move. This
Take care, Timmy Carroll.
So we're not punching anything.
Yeah, it's not an every year thing. Look at the Miami Hurricanes. Remember, we played them and beat them in like 5 overtimes or something ridiculous like that. Went for Ohio State's only championship in my lifetime. They were a juggernaut back then. Like, everyone went to frickin' Miami, and for all I know, when my son is my age, Ohio State might be trash, or they might just be like a 500 team. I think things are constantly changing. Whatever Ohio State's doing right now, they're doing it right because, we got a winning success. We got players that want to be here. Oh, Shorty. Yeah, 7 cards away. That is beautiful. Oh, not you too, Alex.
Yep. The guy kept on the bench.
No, don't play while sitting down.
I want to, though.
Hole 8.
Yeah, put the CBR forward. No. Nothing.
This?
Yeah.
Hey, if you're ever playing in a tournament and a navigator will work for you, just as good as any other one, I say, why not?
A big old tangle of cords. Alright, play. Get up. You should not be able to punch anything.
Ooh, look at Anna coming in. What's going on? I haven't seen you in a bit. Anna says, anyone saying the Big Ten is weak don't know football. Wisconsin, Penn State, Ohio State, and those sissies up north. I love it. I love it. We've been missing you, Anna. I knew you had to stop in on Michigan Day.
Hey, Dad, look at the camera setup.
Or should I say that team up north? Say, we don't give a damn for the whole state of Michigan, the whole state of Michigan, whole state of Michigan. We don't give a damn for the whole state of Michigan. 'Cause we're from Ohio. 9-1. Little over 3.
Click the bottom right button.
And hopefully we can hit perfect.
Motion it.
Great, perfect. Tomato, tomato. Just get through the trees, get through the grass.
Let's see if it works while sitting down.
I hate how it just dies there.
Yeah. The knife is not 9 feet away. Dad, so I was playing the game while sitting down, bro. This probably feels gay, doesn't it?
Robert Dyer says, did you know Iowa whipped Ohio State 55-24 the last time the two schools played? I did not know that. What's going on, Warren Spalding? Good to see you, buddy.
You gotta
Ooh, I hope that don't happen to us. Let me just take my shot and then I'll talk. Yes, I did know that, Coach. And unfortunately, based on history, I think Michigan won that war. But that's why they fought over Toledo. And they fought over Toledo. The president actually intervened and gave Michigan the upper peninsula area and gave us Toledo to make us both happy.
Perfect shot.
It's weird while sitting down, ain't it?
Nice on.
That's why it's better to get it close. This is a must eagle.
Yep. That's why you can't play less.
Yeah, Anna. I like that. Let's play Iowa this season. I heard while watching the game, they said this could be the most talented Ohio State team ever.
Like if you move to the corner of the
And all I hear is Clemson, Clemson, Clemson. Well, what is Clemson ranked? And what is Ohio State ranked? Uh-oh, Rick, what did I miss? You said I ignore the facts. Oh, Coach, what I heard is that they shot at us and we ran. But I like your story better. They shot at each other, but the bullets wouldn't reach. But no, I definitely want to know. I don't want to.
I know you're never gonna beat this. I guarantee you won't.
I'm definitely not ignoring you, Rick. Let me scroll up and see what you might have said before then. Alabama, Florida, Auburn, LSU. Let's see any small 10 beat them. As a Tennessee fan, I say SEC. Ah, I got you, Rick. That's what I didn't see. Well, I mean, are you telling me that you don't think Ohio State this year, if they played head-to-head, Alabama, Florida, Auburn, and LSU, that we wouldn't win? I'm just curious about that. All right, take care, Don. All right, let me just get to this hole here real quick. Do I risk the big topper? I would like... No, there's no need. Not with an extra mile 8.
Now move to your right and you can reach further to the left. Move to the right of the back.
Did you go to the game, Anna? What's your question, Colt? Florida, that has done nothing in a decade, has more championships this century than all of Big Ten combined. That sounds more like a statement than a question, but I don't know for sure. You could be referring to something else.
John didn't grab the gun, he grabbed the hammer. You're so bad. You have any excuses?
Yeah.
What?
I came to my left.
You literally just reached to your left.
Mm-hmm.
You should win this one, right?
No.
Let me down now.
Perfect shot.
Let me scroll down, see if... Colt, if you don't mind, if you could copy and paste it and just put a bunch of emojis so I could see what you wanted to say. James! Wow, Rick. Really? Really, Rick? Do you honestly believe that? I mean, I'm being dead serious. With the talent that's on Ohio State, you think we'd be lucky to win 8 games? I mean, if Ohio State was in the SEC, you don't think that a lot of those SEC juggernaut teams would not be undefeated or would have 2 losses or 3 losses? If Ohio State alone was in the SEC, I just there would be huge rivalries between Alabama, between all of those teams down there. I truly, I don't know. I can't change anyone's mind on that, but I don't see it. %15. Ah!
Great shot.
I don't know how we hit the fairway there. Come on, do your little round thing. Woo!
Nice on.
I agree with Coach. I mean, if anything, I think Ohio State doesn't get any love. I remember, like I said, I remember the Miami game. We were like counted out before that game even started. Watching Ohio State and all the other games going up, in the playoffs and everything, even when Ohio State lost, it's like everyone pretty much just counted them out before, anything even happened, regardless of whether we went undefeated or not. It's, I don't know. It's not like we only play Big Ten teams.
Eagle.
But Colt, how can you back that up? How can you say Ohio State couldn't handle the SEC year-long beating, yet Alabama and all the other SEC teams can? What is that based on? What do you have to prove? Is there more depth on these teams? Are you saying that, it's a weather thing? I don't understand where that's where you're coming from.
Perfect shot. Eagle.
Who is Ohio State? They're the team that beat Michigan today 56 to 27. Big Ten is soft. I don't know what to say. I really don't know what to say. If there's nothing I can say to change your mind.
In the airport, my dead homies. That's where your dead homies from?
Perfect shot.
Bro, oh my god. Not possible. How did he dodge that?
But you know what? That's fine. I have no problem with that. I like being the underdog. I don't want to be the team that everyone is saying Ohio State is the best team in the nation. And then if we get beat in the playoffs, it's like, I'd rather shock the world from the bottom up than from the top down. All right. We did not play very good, our front nine. And I'm going to finish my back nine before I play tomorrow, but I'll let you guys see what the score is before logging into my other account or whatnot. But I had a blast just talking with you guys. I was actually kind of jealous at some points because I had to take my shots and I wanted to, look in the I wanted to keep the conversation going. But yeah, I had a wonderful time. I hope you guys had a wonderful time as well. And I hope everyone here knows, the conversation we're having about the SEC and the Big Ten. We're just friends having a conversation, a spirited debate. No hard feelings to anyone. Unless you're a Michigan fan, then I meant every word that I said, plus 10%. You guys rock. I love you guys. Even if you're from SEC or Michigan. Take care, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Go Browns!